Howdy, folks. I'm Eric Williams, and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times. We are known as one of the least fashionable shows in show business, but today we're going to up our game. We're about to meet Gretchen Jones, the winner of Project Runway, here at Shift Clothing in Hyannis.
CapeCast.
Gretchen, congratulations. What have the past few days like been for you?
They've been a whirlwind. It's been a very trying experience for somebody that's newly in the spotlight.
Yeah, how did this all happen? How did you get to the top of the super fashion mountain?
I fought my way. Every bit.
What is it? You have these ideas, these deep ideas, and you sketch them out and you make clothes, and you're like, this is the way it's got to be, because it's just, coming deep from within you, right?
Yeah. I think any good designer has strong conviction and a very clear point of view and perspective on what they want to translate.
So if you're trying to describe your look or your looks or what you're bringing across, what is it?
I think it's urban bohemian.
And what kind of people wear that stuff?
I think anybody can wear that. I think it's really about realizing that you can kind of do anything, and I think the modern bohemian way of life is one that's alternative to what we're supposed to do. You have to be cool to be bohemian.
What are some of the other things, like play the guitar, a beret?
Yeah, but I mean, you can be, I think a modern bohemian, an urban bohemian can be a work, like somebody that goes to work every day. It's really about your approach to life and realizing that there's more to life than just the daily grind.
How'd you get to this point? How do you become a fashion diva?
Well, thank you. I apparently am a diva. I got started because my family, all the women in my family sew, so I just learned from a very young age, and it kind of evolved into a giant monster of doom.
So, like, it's a traditional thing, like sewing, the quiet thing, that sort of sharing time, but then it takes on a velocity when it goes into fashion, but it's really a hearkening back to, like, old school stuff.
Yeah, it's really, the way I relate to it is back to the craftsmanship of it.
What happens with you now? I mean, you're here in Hyannis, the world is your oyster. What's going to happen?
I'm headed back down to New York City. I just got my first apartment in the city, and I'm going to try to take the industry by storm.
What could really happen? Could you be one of those giants that you see like in Paris with armies of runway models and all sorts of crazy conflagration behind stage?
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's
big
exciting.
Dreams. You can't win big if you don't risk big.
And why are you here in Hyannis?
I am really great friends with Amy Default, one of the co-owners of Shift Boutique, and she offered to give me a little reprieve from this crazy experience, and I'm up here celebrating her first-year anniversary for Shift and shopping, because that's what a fashionista likes to do.
Now, Gretchen, just for the regular folks like us, we're going into a New England winter. The salt spray is going to be coming off the ocean. How do we look good? How do we look cool? Are there a few just little tidbits of advice that maybe we can take?
Yeah, I think first and foremost you should shop by what fits, not by the size, and you'd be surprised at how much better you can look. And I also think layers. Layers add a chic element. If you, instead of putting on just one giant chunky thing, think about how you can layer and use that within your day-to-day context.
No giant chunky things.
CapeCast.